This nigga right here. This nigga must be bored. These niggas boy as fuck. Hey, bro, y'all coming to watch me play at the wrong time.
This is Tuscaloosa, Alabama. Welcome to Bryant-Denny Stadium, home of the Crimson Tide.
Nah, it's just now. I don't blame this nigga too many times. This ain't one of the matchups I can say that's gonna be kind of close.
College football's elite colliding here in a matchup of top 5 teams early
But, yeah.
We'll see the number 3 team.
Y'all niggas on the boat, but I'm just saying, bro. It's somebody that know how to play this damn game. That's all I'm gonna say.
Sports College Football. I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field.
Y'all niggas must be bored. Y'all niggas ain't on 2K, man. I think I broke my headset from that last game I played. Fuck. Get up this way.
Alabama will kick it off to get us underway. Not a long kickoff. Fielded just
all right, yeah, there you go. All right, y'all. I'm gonna y'all.
Man, he's brought down after a solid effort on that return.
What do you mean you can't watch? It ain't popular no more? That's kind of fucked up.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors.
I'm tweaking. Hell no.
He's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
How about the offense here dialing up a good zone beater? Let's give credit to the coordinator for calling the right play at the right time and the receiver finding the hole in that zone.
Back to pass. It's Pena. Pressure is coming.
What the fuck? Ah, bro. This controller, bro, for real. Ah, no.
Well, everybody talks about sacks, and they're very important. But sometimes just the rush, the pressure, affecting the quarterback is just as effective. He didn't have a clean throwing lane, and they forced the incompletion.
Second down, they're going to throw it. Looking for a deep completion.
What? Niggas! Butterfeeder ass niggas!
Incomplete.
But Chris, the offense takes the shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Handoff here from the shotgun. Defense able to stop it. It's fourth down now. So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field and they'll go for it. On fourth down, they'll try and run for it. And they pick up the first down to 23, getting closer to the red zone.
Chris, just by watching this guy all year, the defense better be very careful to let this guy find that rhythm. I've seen him where he goes 5 yards, 8 yards, 10 yards, and then pops a big one. Right now, he looks like he's starting to gain some confidence here early in this game.
Pulls it in. It's Chambers. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Launching one to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Texas A&M. And they get set now to try the PAT. It's blocked. Picked up by the defense. It's a live ball.
Dang, your white ass cutter. Somebody catch your ass.
He's at the 50. Now the 40.
Boy, the offense catches a break. You know, all week long as a coach, you work on the fundamentals. So when you get out of the game, your players aren't overthinking. They're just being natural athletes. Here, they don't do a good job of securing the ball. It almost cost them. They're lucky to get that ball back.
To be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team. First down here for this offense. And the running back takes the handoff. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. But I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Looking to pass here on second down. Tries to right with a quick throw. Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down.
A nice throw and a great catch by another Alabama wide receivers. That's really where we are anymore with Alabama. You just come to expect great receivers like this. You think back in recent years to Amari Cooper and Jerry Jeudy, Jalen Waddle, Devontae Smith. The list goes on and on. Boy, they've got some great-looking receivers on this squad.
Second down play coming up. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. He's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. It stings for the offense. Penalty will cost him 10 yards. Second down after that previous play. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Receiver makes the catch. Defense makes the stop after the completion.
Well, defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
What will the call be on third and long now from the 44? They'll change the pre-snap look now. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Going for his running back. The ball is caught. Tackle made, but it's a huge gain all the way to the 33-yard line.
Really nice job here by the quarterback. He sells it looking downfield, knowing he wants to hit his running back on the angle route. Effective play to move these chains.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Short connection to the tight end here. Continues to fight for yards. In a big game before he goes out of bounds, the offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Looking to throw it from the red zone. Catch made across the middle by the running back. He takes it into the end zone, but hold on. There's a flag down. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. And here comes play number 6 on this drive. There's the snap. He's looking to throw. Quick throw misses his mark there. Incomplete. defense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Nothing open downfield, so we'll just throw it away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
8th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. And the quarterback dropping back. Fires it to the wide out.
Get the fuck.
This one's going to fall incomplete.
Alright, man. Can't be no opening
It's
there.
an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
And the kick is good. Offense settles for 3 on the drive. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
From inside the 15-yard line, bringing it out. They bring him down, but that's good work by the return team. He found a lane, and so this drive's going to start with decent field position. So here's the first play of the drive now, the begin of the 41. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. The offense will line up, chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. An inside give now from the shotgun. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first period of play. They begin the quarter with a crucial play, offense setting up for this 3rd down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air.
That's like no throw.
Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Forced out of bounds, but not before the football's moved inside the 10. It'll be 1st down and goal.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
Defense better regroup after that big gainer. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. Scanning the field. It's Pena. Pass caught. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown.
Sit down for me.
They're setting out to try the PAT. PAT is good, so it's 13-3. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Return starts from inside the 5. Look at him run through those tacklers. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. Tough to win these games kicking field goals. They know they need to reach the end zone this time. Looking to make a big play downfield. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Great move there. And that's a solid return after the interception.
What a play by the defensive back here. You have no idea how tough it can be and how slippery it is out there with this rain. The defense is reacting to the offense. The offense knows exactly where they're going when they're running their route. The defender has to try to be very careful to keep his footing underneath him. Sounds simple.
And the junior able to get home with the sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
The sack sets up 2nd down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. It's caught downfield. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Huge gain here by Texas A&M on a perfectly thrown ball and a great play by the wide receiver on the back end. These Texas A&M receivers can hurt you with their speed and execution when they get the ball thrown downfield.
Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Finds a receiver wide open. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball. Second down play coming up for this offense. Dropping back, it's Pena. He's moving out of the pocket. Tackled after a 3-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 7. Crucial. 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can he keep the drive going, or will he have to settle for 3? And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Oh, and he dropped it. The would-be touchdown could not come up with the football. Now it's 4th down. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. The kick is blocked. Somebody got a hand on that.
Bro, get the fuck out of here. They know it was the Valor, chill out. They know it was the fastest nigga. Come on, bro. Y'all bullshitting.
Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a hit on the very first play. Handoff to the back. And they'll force him out of bounds after a short run. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Linebacker making some adjustments now. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
This is the one thing I love about this quarterback is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. And the pass is incomplete.
It's meant for him to win, bro. I don't know what the fuck they want me to do. That's 2 wide open fucking passes dropped. Making fucking change in the damn game. They called back a fucking touchdown. Come on, what the fuck y'all want me to do?
The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground.
Damn.
And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. The back's got it. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Looking downfield, it's Pena. Fires it to the wideout. It is complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline.
Well, when you run that out route, it's going to end up very close to the sideline. Love his awareness to realize not only keep his eyes on the football, but where he is on the field. He gets his toe down before he goes out of bounds for the catch.
Bringing pressure. Receiver makes the grab. Oh, what a juke. Gets 3 now. Brought to the turf, but made the first man miss on the way to the 1st down. The Aggies come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Lets it fly to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Sharp. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. A big gain.
Yeah, you know this defense is going to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on first downs, there's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. The sophomore quarterback fortunate that didn't end in an interception. Getting set. Here's second down. Looking to throw yet again. Pass rush closing in. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
On third down, he drops to throw. Looking for 6. He's looking for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to
What's
go
that,
through
one
the air
minute,
to try to
six
pick
my
up
damn
this
thing?
third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, but you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play. Snap, hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
Dude, get the fuck out of here, dude. They done call back a touchdown. Niggas wide open, ain't even trying to put their hands up for the fucking ball. I don't know what else you want me to do.
And he stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. They've got a choice here in the final minute. Do they get aggressive, try to cut into this lead, or play it safe and point toward the second half? And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down. Quarterback
So
change.
none of these niggas' abilities don't like that thing at all. Well, that's what we doing.
They look to throw it here on second down. Lets it go quickly. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. Timing here is impeccable.
They making him throw it behind him? What the fuck? Alright, bruh. Oh, that's another fucking save right there. Come the fuck on. It's yellow. How the fuck is he throwing it behind him?
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball
Oh,
away and
my
pretty much
fucking
steal it from the
God.
intended receiver.
I'm
I don't know
getting
if I'd
saved.
be targeting that defender very many more times.
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Looking for his big tight end.
He supposed to drop it. What?
Explosive game.
Why my abilities not popping up, bro? These Nick. Alright, bro. My linebackers got aftershock. Why the shit ain't popping up?
Quick strike here. The defense barely has a chance to even get set up and get established before they have to deal with a big shot taken over their head.
From the shotgun.
And he came unblocked, didn't go fucking touch him. Good shit.
Looking to score.
I'm screwed.
Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, A&M.
This is such a well-designed play here, Chris. The offensive line opens things up initially, but you can see the speed of the back and the effort by the receivers not to be selfish. These
Bro,
guys are
sit down.
downfield. That's why he got that ball to the end zone.
He manages the footing, and the extra point is up and good. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. He's going to return it from near the goal line. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Aggies will kick this away to start the second half. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Looking to throw it on first down.
What the fuck is going on, bro? Ain't no way, bro.
Up second down.
Well, this defense
What this
has
nigga hop? Who he hopping over? Who fell in front of him? No
interception
fucking body.
last series. He almost threw another one.
Second down, we're going to throw it.
Watch this.
Looking for a big play
This
here.
sorry ass throw.
Deep ball is
It's in the script. It's fucking yellow. What do you want,
a big chunk play for this offense through the air.
bruh? This game is AIDS.
A wide receiver that won a Heisman in recent years, I don't think he would have believed us. But that's where we are. They've been some great ones in the past. We're seeing some great-looking receivers on this unit right now.
Tiny space at the 20.
Try the ball and then fumble and come out backwards for some damn reason.
More than enough to pick up a first down. Still looking for that elusive touchdown, but finally this offense is moving. First down and 10. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. And it's complete down.
What? He didn't drop that? Oh shit! I thought he was gonna drop
The
that.
offense really threatening now. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. Plays bottled up.
I knew it. There you go. How? Tell me how.
Defense jumps on the football.
God damn, bro. That don't make no fucking sense.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
Now, looks like the head coach made a smart move in that challenge. Officials are going to overturn their previous ruling after getting a look at that replay. They've been in the red zone 3 times and have 3 points to show for it. Can they punch it in here on second and goal? It'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
How about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on
Bro,
the
put the
ground.
stick
It's
down.
because of that defensive
Damn.
line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Trying to throw for it on third and goal.
What kind of fucking catch is
Defense
this?
makes the stop at the 3. The offense trailing here in the second
Man,
half.
y'all
This is
giving
a
niggas the
crucial
weakest
fourth down
animations.
try.
Leading the ball forward.
And they're trying to punch it in here.
That's the first animation I got today. Try the shit work.
I thought there might be some initial penetration by this defense. The offense decides to run it up the middle. And I got to give all the credit to this back. He saw just where he needed to go. He uses that vision to get this touchdown.
Automatic in the PAT. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. He'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. So some of that first half lead is gone. This game has gotten tighter. There's some urgency now in this possession. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. And now the handoff.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Back to throw. It's Pena. Quarterback looking to scramble. He's found some room at the 45. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Texas A&M getting set with a first and 10 now. Offense looking to throw the ball. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Oh, my gosh, Chris, a missed opportunity to your best receiver with that speed. I'll tell you this, I'm shocked that he actually overthrew. With anything, I'd expect him to underthrow a fleet-footed receiver like this, but he must have anticipated that his receiver could go get it, just misses it.
Third down coming up after that running play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice game. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has. Texas A&M has moved into the red zone now. QB decides to keep it here. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
But what a play by this linebacker. That option play got to the outside. I thought they had a chance on the perimeter, but the speed and the awareness of that linebacker makes a huge play.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. He's escaping the pocket now. He gets loose and able to pick up a solid gain there on the scramble. An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. And they convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Catch made on the left side. Touchdown, Texas A&M. This offense really clicking.
Boy, great job here of finding him again. That's his second touchdown reception in his football game.
What have they got cooked up for this 2-point conversion attempt? Looking to throw. It's Pena. Trying to extend the play. And he's got it. So the 2-point try is successful, and they build the lead even further. Now they get set to kick it away. They'll return it from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient, precise. Testing the defense with a throw downfield.
Bro, come on with the passes, dog. You know what I'm saying? That's 3 touchdowns missed.
Tackle, but not before a long completion. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Running out of time in the pocket. And he's going to be taken down, sacked on the final play of this third quarter. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Dumps it down to the back. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain in that completion.
Well, playing with the lead, good job by this defense to keep the receiver in bounds. Try to keep that clock moving, trying to secure a victory.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. And he'll lost it to the end zone. And it's incomplete. He got away with one there. A dangerous throw. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Trying for a fourth down completion. Wow, back-to-back deep shots. He's got it right near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
And Chris, we finally have a great play here by this offense. A nice touchdown throw by this quarterback. This is his first touchdown pass, not only in this game, but the first of the season. So congratulations to him.
Now they line up to kick the extra point.
No, sit down. Leave it alone.
Kick is good, and the
Sit down.
kicker got clobbered. Flags all over the field. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. And the hands team able to recover the football.
Sit down.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. He'll take a deep shot here. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Forced out of bounds after a big gain.
Nobody is standing in fucking
first
zone.
down. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10.
You know, they've got a lead here late in the game, and the play calling, I think, shows you how much confidence they have in this quarterback. He's had a pretty clean game today, and this decision to still throw the ball with the lead shows you that they believe he's going to make the right decisions.
Who takes that fucking angle at a QB?
Get there.
Bro, this game is ass as
This
fuck.
offense cannot be stopped. Now the try here for the extra point. Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. That'll pick up first down yardage very near the 40.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
And they heave it deep downfield. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. Going the other way, can they stop him? He'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Looking for the wideout. He's got a man down the middle. Tackle made after a big gain.
Well, how about this aggressive approach by this offense? They've got the lead in the 4th quarter, and these guys are continuing to throw the football. I think the offense coordinator understands that he can't allow his team to get too comfortable or complacent, even with having a lead here in the 4th.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10. To the air, it's Pena. There's a shot toward the end zone.
Wow, that's the first one popped up. Thank you. Yeah, we needed it now.
Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. He's going to take off. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid game there.
Boy, the defense trying to get after this quarterback. I love the concept. I love the idea. Here, they don't give up the big play. They prevent him from getting out and picking up huge yards.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. He's moving out of the pocket now. He lets it go on the move, looking deep.
That's him. He would have laid out and fucking got it.
Effort there, but now it's 3rd down.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots, get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
That's a design quarterback keeper. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down. Alabama comes up to the line quickly.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the...
He'll take a deep shot.
Bro, why is he throwing this shit behind?
That one is in.
Bro, he out in fucking front. What the fuck was that?
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and receiver. And this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, it's going to cost you.
That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
These undersized slot receivers can be some of the toughest guys to contain for a defense. They're quicker than they really are fast, and they're very elusive, tough to contain in these one-on-one matchups.
First down, looking to throw the football. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Well, the defense does a really good job of getting that initial pressure on the quarterback, but this is what he can do. His athletic ability and his legs gets him away from the pressure. He buys some time, and I love how he keeps his eyes downfield. He's not scrambling to run. He's scrambling to make a big play with his arm, just unable to connect with the receiver downfield, but good effort and a good play.
Tipped and then drops. A chance to make a play, but instead it's third down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. He's got it out of the 25. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. First down here, time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. Looking to chuck it again. Receiver makes the catch. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage. Alabama has now moved into the red zone. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking to pass here on second down. Looking to the end zone.
What the f- What? No catch animation. Oh my god, bro.
And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
Can't make this up.
And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. They come back out protecting a safe lead. What an awesome feeling to be way ahead in a big road game. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. Scanning the field. It's Pena. He's moving out of the pocket. Fires
So
it
yeah,
on the
just
move.
gonna keep backing up.
Makes the grab.
Makes
Tackle
sense.
made on the play at the
Make
29
perfect
yard
damn
line.
sense.
Chris, another accurate throw by this quarterback, and this guy has just been on fire all game long, over 200 yards passing, but more importantly, making great decisions for this offense.
It makes sense not to pick that shit. Alright.
They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage.
God
The
damn.
Aggies will hustle to the line to crank the
That wasn't
tempo.
even a good fucking throw. You looking at it. Your awareness is how the way it's supposed to fucking be. That's a fucking pig.
Grab down the middle. It's sharp. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
I just continue to be in awe of this offense. Even with the lead, these guys are going to play for 60 minutes. They do not let up. Here they are. Typically, you want to run the football here to work the clock, but these guys stick to the game plan and keep throwing the football, trying to get more yards.
Tackle made after a big gain. That last catch, Kirk, puts him over 150 receiving yards in the game. Let's start checking the record books. This guy's making a push.
Yeah, it really doesn't matter what the defensive coordinator calls, whether they play man, whether they play zone. The quarterback has been able to find this guy all day long for such a huge day.
Well, this was an intriguing matchup coming in. We weren't sure which way it was going to go. Kirk, what do you think made the difference today?
Well, I think it's the critical moments, the third downs, the red zones, the turnover margin. Those are the areas you're usually going to see the difference in a close game, and today they were able to come up on top in a lot of those aspects of the game.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.